This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? You know the routine. Come on in, make yourself at home. This week takes me to a couple of pawn shops, a lot familiar to be exact. Cool pickups, steel case, double Blu-ray set. Have this 4 Blu-ray set, old classic martial arts pictures. Have this 3D out of print. Can't even buy it on Amazon. I think there's one left on eBay. A lot of cool stuff. But before I get into what I picked up at the pawn shops, 3D pick, my classic pick, before I get into that, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these wild individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share some of the things I've watched, either streaming, live in the theaters with my family, or physical media. And I'm going to kick it off with a Kino Lorber classic. This is the 1968 comedy western, Ace High, starring Eli Wallace. You might know him from the Sergio Leone, Clint Eastwood movies, Terrence Hill, Brock Peters, Kevin McCarthy, Bud Spencer. This story pretty much centers around Eli Wallace, even though the two other characters pretty much are in the beginning of the scene. It's basically thieves stealing from thieves. Classic Western, kind of in the Sergio Leone style, where you have those fight scenes where they're doing the classic the close-up shots of the eyes and the face, and they do a close-up with the guns, and they draw. The last fight scene after scene was pretty cool, though, with the roulette wheel and the rolling ball, though. But if you like westerns, a little bit of comedy, you like the thieves stealing from thieves, it's a classic western, 1968 Kino Lorber, Ace High. My next pick is a family comedy pick. This is a 2005 comedy family fantasy movie, Nanny McPhee, starring Emma Thompson, Colin Firth, Kelly MacDonald, Thomas Sangster, Eliza Bennett, directed by Kirk Jones, written by Emma Thompson. And it's kind of like a Mary Poppins story where you have a father, a widower. He has these 7, the bio says, rambunctious, basically badass kids, and in need of a nanny. He's gone to several nannies, and similar to Mary Poppins, Nanny McPhee pops up. And her mantra, I guess, is, when you don't want me and you need me, that's when I'm there. When you want me and don't need me, that's when I'm gone. So very cool family pick. If you like that kind of fantasy stuff, 2005, Nanny McPhee. Had to watch the sequel, 2010, Nanny McPhee Returns. This stars Emma Thompson, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Oscar Steer, Asa Butterfield, Lil Woods. This is actually first name Lil, first name Lil, L-I-L, last name Woods, W-O-O-D-S. Cool name. Lil Woods, Eros Viejos, directed by Susan White, also written by Emma Thompson. And this is a different family, except being a widower, you have a mom with her kids and the husband off to war. Same principle. Very cute story. Again, if you like that kind of fantasy stuff, which I do, you'll like Nanny McPhee Returns. My third pick, this is kind of spawned by what's been buzzing on the internet. This is the 2002 comedy Friday After Next, starring Ice Cube, Mike Epps, John Witherspoon, Don D.C. Curry, Anna Maria Horsford, the comedian, some more. Directed by Marcus Raboy, produced by Ice Cube, and written by DJ Pooh. So if you heard all the thing of the big hoopla on the internet about Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp's interview, just sparked some interest about the movie. I forgot this was actually a Christmas movie. Forgot that the comedian some more was in there, and forgot that the comedian Ricky Smiley was in there. And I tend to believe most of the things he was saying about Friday, especially about a scene that they cut out, especially with the dynamics between Terry Crews and Money Mike. So the whole story behind Next Friday is Friday and Craig and Day Day have an encounter with a hood Santa Claus, and that's where the story begins. Don't want to give too many spoilers if you haven't seen that. Very fun kind of hood comedy. It's I guess you call it a classic now. All three of them now: Friday, Friday After Next, and the Friday After Next or After Friday, whatever the third one is. Very funny film. You like Cat Williams, you like Mike Epps, Q, you'll like Friday After Next. My last one is a 2023 American action film, Expendables 4. This was starring Jason Statham, Sylvester Stallone, Curtis 50 Cent, Megan Fox, Dolph Lundgren, Tony Jaa, Iko Uwais, Randy Couture, Andy Garcia. Didn't care for this as much as the other three. It seemed more like a Jason Statham movie than an Expendables movie. Again, I don't want to give any spoilers away though. At the beginning, it seemed like they kind of pull like a little Alfred Hitchcock, and I'll stop it there. Love Tony Jaa, love Tony the Iko Uwais. I don't know why they cast Megan Fox. She's not an action heroine, and her face is just so distracting. I don't know if it's a plastic surgery or what, though. It's just really kind of weird for me. She was distracting. And the action scenes seemed like they were all green screen. Didn't seem like they were the action scenes like the first three movies. So, still fun movie. Nice little twist in the beginning and the end, though. So, a little disappointing, though. Again, the cast didn't have the same chemistry as the other three movies, though, but still entertaining movie. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video.
We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Got my pawn shop pickups here from La Familia Pawn Shop. Crazy out of print Kino Lorber. Have this 3D pick. Basically can't get on Amazon. It's like $100 on eBay. Got my classic pick for the week. Got some nice stuff. So hold on. Let me get these scanned in. We'll jump right into it. Hold on. Gonna jump right into what I picked up at La Familia Pawn Shop. Gonna kick it off with the Queen of Soul herself, Aretha Franklin. I actually saw this, I think 1 or 2 months ago. I was at La Familia. I was kind of in a rush. I was between matches at my son's wrestling match. So I saw this, didn't pick it up. I'm editing a video. I was like, why didn't I get that? So second time I came, I picked it up. One of the most soulful female artists ever. I mean, ever. The artists that I like basically have to pay homage to Aretha Franklin. People like Mary J. Blige, Anita Baker, even Sade to a certain extent. So looking forward to seeing this Amazing Grace. It's a universal release. It should be Blu-ray. I don't know if this comes in a Blu-ray or not. If it does, I'll probably definitely pick it up though. But looking forward to watching the Queen of Soul herself. May she rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. Next on the same tip of artful singers, I actually had this in a double pack. When I looked to see it, didn't come up with my CLZ movies app. It's not actually 100% perfect though. So I have a copy of this, but the actual disc is a little bit different than the one I have. So I'm gonna keep it anyways. You have the beautiful, is that Jennifer Hudson? Yeah, Jennifer Hudson. Again, you can't have Aretha Franklin without having a Jennifer Hudson. So I haven't seen this, so looking forward to watching this also. Sparkle, seeing if this works. And this is a Sony release, Sparkle. Lastly, I think I had this on a multi-disc. I think it was a Samuel Jackson multi-disc. So I'm just getting the single one on this. Spirit, yep, Eva Mendes, Scarlett Johansson, and of course, the one, the only, say it with me, Samuel motherfucking Jackson. You gotta put that in there. Spirit, and this is a Lionsgate release. The DVD and the Blu-ray. And for these three, I paid a whopping $225. So not too bad for this set. My next set, I've seen the title before. I haven't watched the movie. Kevin Bacon, and I always kill this man's name. Jimon Honsu. So it's like an action, maybe thriller, suspense thriller. It's a Millennium release. Elephant White. Next, I've seen this title before, but I haven't watched the movie, so I'm glad to get this. I think I have a bootleg of this. Horseman. And this looks like it might be a revenge picture. This is a Screen Media release. Horseman. Horseman, not Horseman, Horseman. And the last one from the other La Familia. I have the regular Blu-ray, but for the price, I couldn't pass this up. Anchorman 1 and 2. And yes, I haven't watched this. With Will Ferrell, you kind of have to be in a Will Ferrell mood to watch a Will Ferrell movie. But yep, Anchorman 1 and 2. You got Steve Carell over there. Is that old girl from Married with Children. I think that's her. You have this. Then you have Anchorman 2 on the other end. So very nice dual cassette blue book. So I'm not a big double dipper and stuff though, but when the price is right, I really can't pass it up. Plus you have the blue, I don't know if the codes still work or not. For this little romp in La Familia, I paid a whopping, if I can find the receipt here, $6.45 for this 3. And $3 for this, so not a bad pickup. Now let's get to some other stuff. Kino Lorber here. I actually saw this movie on a trailer of another Kino Lorber. It looked pretty decent. I didn't realize this was out of print, so I kind of had to hold off before I got this, and being patient, I got it at a really decent price for out of print. You have the typical Kino Lorber standard disc as well as the standard cover, Miracle Mile. I think this is like an apocalyptic kind of movie, I believe. Miracle Mile. Next one, I actually got this on Black Friday. Just took forever to deliver it though. I'm not a big 4K person though, but I really love this movie, Sisu. And I believe this is the guy who plays in Christmas Exports. I'm not positive though. This to me is probably one of the best movies of 2023. I think it came out 2023 from the people who did John Wick, or the producers. Great story, little over the top, but if you haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. To me, one of the great movies of 2023, right up there with John Wick 4, Sisu. And this is a Lionsgate release. Next, we have a box set, In the Line of Duty 1 through 4. This is an 88 production. Nice box set. I actually thought this was a Shout Factory, just how they have it though. But 4 movies, I don't know why they put them together, because none of them are really related to each other, but each is a little different. The first one, get these in order. Which actually goes by Royal Warriors, but somehow it got retitled In the Line of Duty 1. And I'm watching this and my wife comes in and she notices this guy. I'm like, I know him. I'm like, I don't know him. Then I look it up. This is, what is his name? There it is. Hiroyuki Sandow. That might not sound familiar, but if you look real close, you'll recognize him from John Wick 4. You know him from the television series Helix. He was also in Ronin. Much older now, though. That's the Asian guy in all those movies. That's him very young. You have a very young Michelle Yeoh. So, very cool first picture. The second one, they went a different direction. They still have Michelle Yeoh, but they put in Rothrock, Cynthia Rothrock. You don't know her, she is like the first American woman ever to play in Asian martial arts pictures. Seeing them together, it was kind of a tension watching them though, but what's very interesting, Michelle Yeoh is not a real or natural martial artist. She was actually a dancer, but she broke her back and ended up doing action movies. Cynthia Rothrock, on the other hand, is actually a real martial artist. I think she was Kung Fu or Judo or something like that. So great fight scenes between the two of them. Yes, Madame, which is In the Line of Duty 2. The third one's probably my least favorite. They took out Michelle Yeoh, and this kind of had an Asian Bonnie and Clyde kind of scene to it. This is kind of like the Bonnie and Clyde, and they kind of had this real toxic relationship. So out of the 4, this is probably my least favorite though, but not bad. mainly because they didn't have Michelle Yeoh in there. And no one else I really recognized. But again, a solid martial arts picture. Then you have the last one, which I love. Again, they didn't have Michelle Yeoh. I think they put her in. I think she's the same one. Let's just see. Yeah, I think this is the same Asian woman from the third one. They kept her. But if you notice, a very young Donnie Yen. He looks amazing. I mean, he looks amazing now in his 40s or 50s, but imagine him in his 20s. He looks so quick, so fast. Great fight scenes in here. So this is the End of Line of Duty 1 through 4 box set. They actually have a couple posters in here. I'm not gonna do them all. That's one poster. That's the second poster, which I think is basically the album of the box cover. Then you have a beautiful booklet here. And they go into the cast. And I swear in one of these movies, I think I saw Sammo Hung. Not positive. A young, still kind of portly, but not a small Sammo Hung, if I'm correct. Sammo Hung, yep, I knew that was him. He was in the second movie, so. I love these little extras in there, so you can kind of see who did what. The original titles of the movie before they changed the titles. So boy. A few behind the scenes shots. And if you watch some of the stunt people, you're trying to figure out how do they do that without actually getting hurt? Because some of this stuff looks so real. Some of the stunts. Cynthia Rothrock, Michelle Yeoh. Force of the Dragons. You see all the different titles they've had for these movies. Again, I'm not sure. Probably if I read this, they'll probably tell me how they associate all these together. So, very cool set. In the Line of Duty 1 through 4. Keeping on the Asian martial arts tip, very lucky to get this. You can't even find this on Amazon. I think they might have one copy on eBay for $100. I got this in an eBay auction by myself, paid I think 14, 15 bucks with shipping. And you might find the other Swordmaster online. There's another version of this Blu-ray that's 3D, but there's no captions. It's all in either Cantonese or Mandarin. So unless you speak Cantonese or Mandarin, you don't know what the fuck they're saying. So fortunately, this one has the subtitles, Swordmaster, with the beautiful slipcover. And to wind things down, my classic set, the sequel to What's Happening Now, the complete first season. I think they only had one season of it, so. What's Happening Now. Yeah, Rerun, Raj, Big Shirley, Raj's girlfriend. Forgot old boy's name. And this is a Sony pick. Then you have the second. I have to double check to see if there was actually another season, but I think there's only one season of What's Happening Now. And this is my pickup for the week. Give me a minute, let me separate the artwork from the plastic. Some of these are gonna hit the shelves, and I'll get you good people on your way. Hold on. And by the way, I looked it up. There are actually 3 seasons of What's Happening Now, but I think this is the only season that's actually available, so I think this is what it is. But let's wrap this up. Everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Charlie's Angels. L is in Leviathan. Z as in Zulu Dawn. Let's knock this out. Everything's scanned in, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you made it this far, smash the like, give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, what's wrong with you? Subscribe. It's 2024. You're late. Go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Deuces.